Okay, наконец-то I finally started the first video. And I figured I would do my grandma's banana pudding recipe. Okay, all you're gonna need, it's really simple. It's really simple and really good. You're just gonna need bananas, maybe 4. More if you like. Cookies. In America we use vanilla wafers, but I can't find those here. So I'm using choplone moloko. Любятово. Попробуем, we'll try them. You're gonna need vanilla. Vanilla extract is better than liquid, but I've got the powder today. So a little bit of flour, 1 egg, some sugar, milk. You want to get a scale just to make sure everything is good, and a couple utensils that'll help you get everything together. Okay, so now I'm gonna get it prepared, and I'll show you how it looks. Okay, you're gonna need 2 bananas, maybe 4, maybe 6. It's up to you, however many you want, as long as they fit well. 1 very well beaten egg, just 1, and then 300 grams of sugar. Use a scale. You're gonna need a lot of sugar. It seems like a lot, but it's worth it. Okay, and then I've got 800 grams, about 800 milliliters of milk. I added 100 milliliters here. In case you didn't know, 1 gram of milk is about a milliliter. So you can do a guesstimate that way if you don't have a scale. Okay, so I've added the 300 grams of sugar to the bowl, or to the pot that I'm going to use. Make sure it's a thick bottom. Don't use a thin bottom. You have to watch it, make sure it doesn't get burned. If you use a thick bottom, you'll be fine. Okay, no heat for now. And we're going to add 2 heaping tablespoons of flour to the sugar, and we're going to mix that really well. So make sure you blend it very well. Whisk it. Okay, so now I'm just going to add the rest of this vanilla. You don't need much, maybe a teaspoon of the powder. It's plenty. You don't want too much of this. It'll taste weird. Throw the egg in there. That's right, Amy. Throw the egg, okay. And the milk. Here's 100 plus 800 from the bag. Okay, and then whisk everything until it's smooth. There's no lumps in there. You can't feel any thickness. We're gonna whisk it. Okay, now put it on medium heat and bring it to a simmer. You want to keep stirring it so it doesn't burn on the bottom. Okay, maybe switch to a wooden spoon. Keep stirring, make sure it doesn't burn. You want to do this for about 10 minutes and it'll get thicker. Just keep watching. Alright, so it's been about 10 minutes and it's still not as thick as we want it. So we're going to add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, крахмал, and then add to the крахмал 5 tablespoons of water. Here's our slurry, cornstarch and water. Don't add it all at once, just add a little bit by little bit, and we're just going to get it thickened. So you can see it's thicker. It's definitely thicker already. But I still want it to be a little bit more thick. Add a little bit at a time. My grandma says it's got to coat the back of your spoon. So you see we don't have it yet. Need a little bit thicker. So I went ahead and added 1 more tablespoon of крахмал, cornstarch, mixed with water, the slurry. And I'm just cooking it for a couple more minutes. And I added 2 more tablespoons of cornstarch in water as a slurry. And now it's looking much better. You see it's sticking to the back. So we're going to cook it for at least 30 seconds to a minute. Better 2 minutes. And then let it cool finally right here for 20 minutes. Okay, that looks really good. It's been about 20 minutes. And we've got our pudding. It's still kind of hot. You want to let it cool down a little bit more so it doesn't cook the bananas in the next step. Okay, so now we're going to start layering everything. We've got our cookies, banana, and the pudding is over there. So I'm going to put 2 cookies to the side because those we're going to crush and put on top later. So to make them fit well, I'm just going to break them in half and put them like this. Now we're going to take our bananas and layer. For the bananas, don't be shy. You know, you want some bananas in there. If you need to go to the store, buy some more, go get them. So now we're going to take about 1/3 of this mixture of our pudding and pour it into our bowl. It's just cool enough to use. So like I said, don't use it when it's too hot. Just make sure it's cool enough. It's warm. It doesn't have to be cold. It's warm. Not gonna bake the bananas, so we don't want that. Let's make sure we spread it around good enough so it gets at the bottom. The cookies, because we want this pudding to basically melt into the cookies. Как медовик. You know, kind of makes the cookies soft. Okay, so that's good. Then that's our first layer. You can see, I don't know. And we're gonna do 2 more layers. Okay, so now we're gonna start the second layer. Throw your cookies in there. We're gonna throw the bananas on top. Okay, I've got the bananas. Now we're going for the second layer of pudding. Go ahead and get that in there. That's good enough. Spread it. Don't mess the bananas up too much. Now I'll show you the side. Let's see what we're looking like. Okay, so you can see we've got a couple layers going on. Okay, almost. All right, we're gonna do 1 more layer of cookies. Of course, it's not gonna be just like my grandma's, but you know, it'll be close. Now the bananas we're gonna throw on top, a nice good layer of the rest of our bananas. Okay, this is the 3rd and final layer. We've got cookie, banana, pudding, cookie, banana, pudding, cookie, banana. Finally, our last bit of pudding. Hopefully it all fits in here. Let's see here. Just get it all poured in and then we'll worry about fitting it later. Okay, that's about all I can do here. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. We got a little bit of drizzling over, that's fine. We're gonna stick it in the fridge. It should thicken up in the fridge, so there's no problem. Some people like to make some homemade whipped cream and you know, you put it on top. I mean, you can buy a can. Or you can buy it later and serve it with whipped cream, that's fine too. But for now, I'm good. I don't usually like to put the whipped cream on it, but you can take a cookie, crumble it, and put it on top like this and just let it sprinkle all over for the last little touch. So if you were going to do whipped cream, you do the whipped cream first, then the cookie. But since we're not doing the whipped cream, I'm just going to do this. So the hardest part, you've gotten this far, but the hardest part is waiting. You need to wait at least 4 hours, no less. Put it in the fridge for 4 hours. It's better overnight if you can wait that long. So we'll be back and I'll show you what it looks like when we cut it, or when we scoop it out. Okay, we're finished. We waited, we did well, we were patient, and it has been probably 5 or 6 hours. You can see it came together nice. The cookies are soggy, and we have finished. Let's see, get a little piece. Try to get it out nicely. Okay, not too bad. There we go. Then you can put whipped cream on top. Looks good, turned out well. Those cookies work fine. So now you know if you want to use those cookies, they do well. So it's the next day. As you can see, we've thoroughly enjoyed it already. And I gotta say, the next day is always much tastier because the cookies are a little bit more soft and they just taste like the pudding. I don't know, it's just much better. Much better the next day.
Delicious.
So we're gonna plate it and try it.
Как вкусно.
And
Delicious. Smooth, and so tasty. I feel banana more.
yeah, you taste banana more, yeah.
Taste banana more.
That's good. So that means the banana has time, or had time to blend into the cookie. That's what we want.
Tasty. And cookie smells like dough.
Yeah, like dough?
But natural.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
That's
you
good.
made a pudding, like cake.
Yeah, it's like a homemade biscuit. Okay, that's good. Amy, you like it too?
You like it?
Here. And the... Meow.
Yeah! Yum yum.
Say-
Yum 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 yum.
Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
You shy?